Ladies and gentlemen, today we embark on a profound journey, a journey of the spirit, of the heart, and of the mind. We gather to explore the vital practices of fasting and prayer, tools that have been embraced across centuries and cultures as pathways to divine intervention and personal transformation. To understand the essence of fasting, we must first recognize its purpose. Fasting is not merely the act of abstaining from food, it is a sacred discipline intended to clear the distractions of daily life. It is an opportunity to recalibrate our spiritual compass, to draw closer to the divine, and to seek the clarity that often eludes us in the chaos of existence. When we fast, we strip away the excesses, allowing our spirits to be more receptive to the whispers of inspiration and revelation. Fasting must be coupled with prayer. Prayer, in its truest form, is the dialogue between the finite and the infinite. It is not a monologue where we simply recite our wants and desires, but rather a profound conversation with the Creator. Through prayer, we align our wills with that of the divine. We lay bare our souls, presenting our challenges, our hopes, and our dreams. The act of praying for a breakthrough, therefore, is an act of faith. It is trusting that there is a greater plan at work, even when our current circumstances seem insurmountable. As we prepare for this spiritual endeavor, let us consider how to enter into a fast with intentionality. It is essential to prepare ourselves physically and mentally. Start with a clear understanding of your motivations and goals. What breakthrough are you seeking? Whether it is healing, clarity in decision-making, or the restoration of relationships, articulating your intentions is crucial. As you prepare, gradually reduce your intake of food and other distractions, allowing your body to adjust. This preparation is not merely about physical readiness, but also about nurturing a mindset open to transformation. Once we embark on the fast, let us remember that it is a time for reflection and spiritual nourishment. During these moments, we may find ourselves confronted with our fears and doubts. This is a natural part of the process. Acknowledge these feelings, but do not let them deter you. Instead, use them as fuel for your prayers. Engage in scriptures or meditative practices that resonate with your spirit. Allow the act of fasting to create a sacred space where breakthroughs can occur, where divine intervention feels tangible. Fasting is an age-old spiritual practice that transcends cultural and religious boundaries, yet its purpose remains consistent across traditions, to foster a deeper connection with the divine and to promote personal transformation. At its core, fasting is about more than abstaining from food. It is a deliberate choice to prioritize spiritual growth over physical comfort. The purpose of fasting can be multifaceted, encompassing elements of discipline, sacrifice, and spiritual clarity. Understanding these dimensions is essential for anyone embarking on a journey of fasting, particularly when seeking breakthroughs in life. To begin with, fasting serves as a powerful discipline that cultivates self-control and intentionality. In a world characterized by instant gratification and distractions, fasting compels us to confront our impulses and desires. It requires us to make a conscious decision to set aside physical nourishment and, in doing so, to redirect our focus towards spiritual nourishment. This practice of discipline fosters resilience, teaching us that we can rise above our cravings and needs, thus helping us cultivate a more profound sense of mastery over our lives. The act of saying no to our physical desires opens up space for saying yes to the spiritual aspirations that often lie dormant beneath the surface. Fasting can be an exercise in sacrifice, which enhances our spiritual journey. Sacrifice is an integral part of many faith traditions, representing a willingness to give up something of value for a greater purpose. When we choose to fast, we engage in a form of sacrifice that symbolizes our commitment to spiritual growth. This act of giving up food or other comforts demonstrates a readiness to prioritize our spiritual lives over our physical needs. It invites us to reflect on our attachments. What do we rely on for comfort? How do we seek fulfillment in worldly pleasures? In this context, fasting becomes a means of shedding those attachments, allowing us to approach our spiritual practices with a renewed sense of purpose and clarity. In the absence of physical distractions, our minds and hearts become more attuned to the divine. When we fast, we intentionally carve out time and space to seek God's presence, to listen for guidance, and to reflect on our inner lives. The physical hunger we experience can mirror a deeper spiritual hunger, reminding us of our innate desire for connection with the divine. This yearning can lead to transformative experiences during prayer and meditation, allowing us to receive insights that may have eluded us in our everyday lives. The stillness and simplicity that accompany fasting create an environment conducive to introspection and revelation. Fasting can serve as a form of repentance and renewal. In many spiritual traditions, fasting is linked to periods of self-examination and contrition. When we fast, we are often called to confront our shortcomings, acknowledge our weaknesses, and seek forgiveness for past missteps. This act of repentance can lead to a renewed sense of purpose and clarity in our lives, enabling us to move forward with greater integrity and alignment with our spiritual values. Fasting encourages us to reflect on the choices we have made and their impacts, helping us to recalibrate our lives in pursuit of greater alignment with our true selves and our divine purpose. Fasting also holds a communal aspect, where the practice is often shared among groups or congregations. When individuals fast together, they unite in a common purpose, amplifying the collective energy directed towards spiritual goals. This communal aspect can foster a sense of belonging and support, reinforcing the idea that we are not alone in our struggles or pursuits. Sharing experiences, prayers, and insights can deepen the impact of fasting, creating bonds that enhance our spiritual journeys. The collective act of fasting can serve as a reminder of our interconnectedness and the shared human experience of seeking meaning and transcendence. In terms of practical application, understanding the purpose of fasting encourages individuals to approach this practice with intention and preparation. As one embarks on a fast, it is crucial to clarify personal motivations. What is the breakthrough one seeks? Is it healing, clarity in a decision, or restoration in relationships? Articulating these goals can enhance the experience and ensure that the fast is rooted in a genuine desire for growth. It is also beneficial to set specific times for prayer and reflection during the fast, establishing a routine that incorporates spiritual practices into the experience. It is essential to approach fasting holistically, considering both the physical and spiritual dimensions. This may involve preparing the body for fasting by gradually reducing food intake and choosing nourishing foods that support physical health. Additionally, engaging in prayer, meditation, or scriptural study during the fast can help to anchor the experience in spirituality, reinforcing the connection between the physical act of fasting and the deeper spiritual journey it represents. The nature of prayer is a profound topic, one that has been contemplated, debated, and celebrated throughout history. Prayer serves as a bridge connecting the human spirit to the divine, creating a sacred dialogue that transcends time, space, and circumstance. In its essence, prayer is both an intimate conversation with God and a profound expression of one's innermost thoughts, desires, fears, and hopes. Understanding the multifaceted nature of prayer can illuminate its significance in our lives, particularly when we seek breakthroughs in times of challenge and uncertainty. At its core, prayer can be seen as an act of surrender. In a world that often emphasizes control and self-sufficiency, prayer invites us to relinquish our grip on our circumstances and acknowledge a higher power. This surrender is not a sign of weakness, but a recognition of our limitations as human beings. When we pray, we acknowledge that we are part of a larger narrative, one that is guided by divine wisdom and love. This act of surrender opens the door for transformation, as it allows us to let go of our burdens and place our trust in the divine plan. In moments of desperation or confusion, this act of surrender can be incredibly liberating, providing solace and peace amid life's chaos. Prayer also serves as a source of strength and guidance. When we face challenges, uncertainty, or fear, turning to prayer can provide clarity and insight. It is during these moments of communion with the divine that we can seek wisdom and discernment. Through prayer, we may receive guidance on the decisions we face, the relationships we navigate, or the paths we are meant to take. This guidance can come in many forms through a feeling of peace, a sudden insight, or a sense of direction that we may not have perceived before. By actively seeking divine guidance through prayer, we position ourselves to receive the wisdom that is often hidden from our immediate view, enabling us to make choices that align with our higher purpose. Prayer is a powerful means of expressing gratitude and cultivating a spirit of thankfulness. In our fast-paced lives, it can be easy to become consumed by our challenges and forget to acknowledge the blessings that surround us. Prayer encourages us to pause and reflect on what we are grateful for, fostering a mindset of abundance rather than scarcity. This practice of gratitude can have transformative effects on our emotional and spiritual well-being, shifting our perspective and allowing us to see the goodness in our lives, even amidst difficulties. When we express gratitude through prayer, we open our hearts to the positive energies of joy and hope, which can lead to greater resilience in the face of adversity. Prayer serves as a mechanism for personal reflection and self-discovery. In moments of quiet communion with the divine, we are invited to examine our inner lives, our desires, motivations, and fears. This introspective aspect of prayer can illuminate areas of our lives that require healing, growth, or change. By bringing our struggles and questions before God, we create space for personal revelation and transformation. This process often leads to a deeper understanding of ourselves, our relationships, and our purpose in life. As we engage in prayer, we may find ourselves confronting aspects of our character that need refinement or confronting wounds that require healing. Prayer fosters a sense of community and connectedness with others. In many traditions, prayer is not solely an individual practice, but one that is shared within communities. When we pray for others, we express our compassion and empathy, creating bonds of support and love. This communal aspect of prayer can be especially powerful during times of collective hardship or crisis, as it unites individuals in a shared intention for healing, strength, and breakthrough. The act of praying for others reminds us that we are part of a larger human family, and it can inspire us to take action in support of those in need. Through prayer, we can cultivate a spirit of solidarity and love, reinforcing the understanding that we are all interconnected. In terms of practical application, the nature of prayer encourages individuals to approach their prayer life with intentionality and openness. It is essential to create a space for prayer that fosters connection, whether through a quiet corner in one's home, a serene outdoor setting, or a communal space with others. Establishing a routine can also enhance the experience. Dedicating specific times for prayer each day can help cultivate a deeper habit of connection. During these moments of prayer, individuals are encouraged to be honest and vulnerable in their communication with the divine. It is essential to express both the desires of the heart and the fears that weigh heavy on the mind. Prayer does not need to be formal or scripted. It can be a spontaneous outpouring of thoughts, feelings, and needs. Embracing this authenticity allows individuals to experience the transformative power of prayer more fully. Individuals may find it beneficial to incorporate various forms of prayer into their practice. This can include spoken prayers, silent meditations, contemplative readings, or even artistic expressions, such as journaling or drawing. Different forms of prayer can resonate with different individuals, allowing for a more personalized and enriching experience. The diversity of prayer forms reminds us that there is no single right way to engage with the divine. What matters most is the sincerity of our hearts. Preparation is a crucial aspect of fasting, serving as a foundation that influences the entire experience and its outcomes. Entering into a period of fasting without adequate preparation can lead to physical discomfort, spiritual distractions, and emotional turmoil. Therefore, understanding how to prepare both physically and mentally for fasting is essential for maximizing its benefits and ensuring a transformative experience. First and foremost, physical preparation is key to a successful fast. The body is not used to prolonged periods without food, so it is important to ease into the fasting process gradually. One effective method is to begin with a period of reduction in food intake. This could involve decreasing portion sizes or eliminating certain types of food, such as sugars or processed items, a few days before the fast begins. This gradual approach allows the body to adjust and helps minimize withdrawal symptoms that can occur when suddenly eliminating food. Additionally, staying hydrated before the fast begins is crucial. Drinking plenty of water can prepare the body for the upcoming period of fasting and can help prevent feelings of fatigue or weakness during the fast itself. It is beneficial to understand the type of fast you are undertaking. There are various forms of fasting, including complete abstention from food, intermittent fasting, and partial fasting, where specific types of food are excluded. Choosing a type of fast that aligns with your personal health, lifestyle, and spiritual goals can make a significant difference in the experience. If you have any underlying health conditions, it is essential to consult with a healthcare professional before beginning a fast to ensure it is safe and appropriate for you. This preparatory step not only safeguards your physical well-being, but also reinforces the seriousness of the commitment you are making. Mental preparation is equally important as physical readiness. As individuals prepare to fast, it is vital to set clear intentions. Reflecting on the purpose of the fast can help provide direction and motivation throughout the experience. Ask yourself what you hope to achieve during this time. Are you seeking clarity on a specific issue? Are you desiring a closer relationship with the divine? Or are you seeking emotional healing? By articulating these intentions, you create a focal point for your fasting experience, making it more meaningful and purposeful. Writing down these intentions can also serve as a reminder, helping to keep you grounded and focused during moments of temptation or doubt. Mental preparation involves creating a supportive environment that nurtures spiritual engagement. This may include selecting a quiet space where you can spend time in prayer and reflection, free from distractions. Consider removing temptations by avoiding situations or environments where food is the central focus, especially if you are fasting from food. Informing family and friends about your fast can also be beneficial, as it helps create a support system that respects your commitment and encourages your spiritual journey. It can also be helpful to incorporate spiritual practices into your preparation routine. Reading scriptures or inspirational texts that resonate with the purpose of your fast can be an excellent way to center your thoughts and cultivate a mindset of devotion. Meditation, journaling, or other forms of reflective practices can enhance your mental state, allowing you to enter the fast with a sense of clarity and purpose. These activities prepare not just your body, but also your heart and mind for the transformative experiences that may arise during fasting. It is essential to anticipate challenges that may arise during the fasting period. Understanding that discomfort, cravings, and emotional upheavals may occur can help you navigate these experiences with grace. Developing coping strategies ahead of time can empower you to face these challenges effectively. For instance, if hunger pangs arise, you might redirect your focus to prayer or meditation, using the moment as an opportunity to deepen your connection with the divine. Similarly, if feelings of frustration or irritability surface, practicing deep breathing exercises or engaging in gentle physical activity can help ground you and provide relief. Creating a schedule for your fasting period can also aid in preparation. Establishing specific times for prayer, reflection, and other spiritual activities can help structure the day and ensure that you remain focused on your goals. Including time for community engagement, such as connecting with others who are fasting or participating in group prayers, can provide additional support and motivation. During the preparation phase, consider documenting your journey. Keeping a journal can be an invaluable tool for self-reflection and tracking insights that arise during your fasting experience. Write down your feelings, struggles, and any breakthroughs that occur. This practice not only enhances self-awareness but also creates a record that can be revisited in the future, serving as a source of encouragement and motivation for subsequent fasting periods. It is important to prepare for the post-fast phase. Reflecting on what you have learned during the fast is crucial for integrating those insights into your daily life. Setting aside time to contemplate your experiences and how they may influence your future actions can help you carry the transformative energy of the fast into the world around you. This reflection process can also involve expressing gratitude for the experiences gained during the fast, further solidifying the connection between fasting and spiritual growth. Fasting is not merely an act of abstaining from food or other physical comforts. It is a profound spiritual discipline with the potential to cultivate strength, break barriers, and invite divine presence into our lives. By understanding fasting as a spiritual practice, individuals can harness its transformative power to align themselves more closely with their spiritual goals and deepen their relationship with the divine. This understanding transcends the physical aspect of fasting and emphasizes the importance of intention, devotion, and the quest for spiritual breakthroughs. One of the primary dimensions of fasting as a spiritual discipline is the cultivation of spiritual strength. In many spiritual traditions, fasting is seen as a way to develop self-control and mastery over one's desires. By denying the body its usual comforts and cravings, individuals can gain a deeper understanding of their true needs versus their fleeting wants. This process is not just about enduring hunger, it's about learning to distinguish between physical urges and spiritual aspirations. In this way, fasting acts as a training ground for spiritual resilience, equipping individuals with the tools needed to confront challenges in their lives. The practice fosters a sense of discipline that extends beyond the fast itself, empowering individuals to face temptations and distractions with greater fortitude. Fasting creates an environment conducive to spiritual reflection and growth. During fasting, the absence of physical nourishment often leads to heightened awareness of one's inner life. As individuals abstain from food, they may become more attuned to their thoughts, emotions, and spiritual yearnings. This state of heightened awareness can facilitate introspection, prompting individuals to explore questions of purpose, identity, and relationship with the divine. In this reflective space, fasting can catalyze profound insights and realizations that may have remained buried in the noise of everyday life. As individuals engage in prayer and meditation during this period, they are likely to encounter a greater sense of clarity regarding their spiritual path and the challenges they face. Fasting also serves as a means of breaking spiritual barriers that may impede personal growth. Many individuals struggle with feelings of guilt, shame, or unworthiness that can hinder their connection to the divine. Fasting can act as a powerful catalyst for healing these emotional wounds. The act of setting aside physical sustenance invites individuals to confront and release these negative feelings, allowing for spiritual renewal. By engaging in prayer and self-examination during the fast, individuals can seek forgiveness and reconciliation, both with themselves and with God. This journey of healing can lead to a deeper understanding of grace, compassion, and the transformative love of the divine. Fasting is often associated with an increased sense of divine presence. When individuals intentionally seek to draw closer to God through fasting, they create a sacred space for spiritual encounters. In moments of hunger or discomfort, individuals may find themselves turning more readily to prayer, allowing them to experience a heightened sense of connection with the divine. This communion is often accompanied by feelings of peace, guidance, and inspiration. As individuals open their hearts during fasting, they may become more receptive to divine messages, insights, and blessings. This deepening of the spiritual relationship can lead to transformative breakthroughs in one's life. Fasting can also facilitate a heightened sense of empathy and compassion for others. As individuals engage in the practice of fasting, they may find themselves more acutely aware of the struggles faced by those who experience hunger and deprivation daily. This newfound awareness can inspire a desire to serve others and take action in compassion, leading to a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. The connection between fasting and service is evident in many spiritual traditions, where fasting is often accompanied by acts of charity or community service. By redirecting the energy that might have been spent on eating toward helping those in need, individuals can experience a profound sense of interconnectedness and fulfillment. The communal aspect of fasting cannot be overlooked. Fasting is often practiced within communities, whether in religious settings or among groups of like-minded individuals. This communal experience can amplify the spiritual benefits of fasting as individuals come together in shared intention and support. Participating in group prayers, discussions, or reflections during a fasting period can create a strong sense of belonging and camaraderie. This support system can help individuals stay motivated and accountable in their fasting journey, reinforcing the idea that they are not alone in their struggles or aspirations. The power of community during fasting enhances the overall spiritual experience, fostering deeper connections with others and with the divine. practical application of fasting as a spiritual discipline involves intentional planning and reflection. As individuals prepare for a fast, it is essential to set clear spiritual intentions that align with their aspirations for growth and transformation. These intentions should be rooted in a desire for deeper communion with the divine, clarity in decision-making, or healing from past wounds. By articulating these intentions, individuals can focus their energy and prayers throughout the fasting period, making the experience more meaningful and impactful. During the fast, engaging in specific spiritual practices such as prayer, meditation, and journaling can deepen the experience. Designating time for these practices can enhance the fasting experience and help individuals stay connected to their spiritual goals. Regular check-ins with oneself can help assess emotional and spiritual progress, allowing for adjustments to be made if necessary. This ongoing reflection can foster a deeper understanding of the transformative nature of fasting and its impact on one's spiritual journey. It is vital to recognize that fasting is not merely an individual endeavor, but also a communal practice. Individuals should seek opportunities to engage with their communities during fasting periods, whether through shared meals, prayer gatherings, or charitable acts. These communal activities can reinforce the sense of interconnectedness and compassion that fasting often brings to light, creating a supportive atmosphere that nurtures spiritual growth. After the fasting period concludes, it is essential to reflect on the lessons learned and insights gained during the experience. Individuals should take time to contemplate how the fasting journey has influenced their lives and relationships with the divine and others. This reflection process can help solidify the breakthroughs achieved during fasting and guide future spiritual practices. By integrating the insights gained from fasting into daily life, individuals can continue to cultivate spiritual strength, deepen their connection with the divine, and embody the principles of compassion and service that often arise during this sacred practice.